What's up, guys? Thank you for stepping into Agartha, and in this video we're going to go over the different types of asset classes but pros and cons of investing into them. So with cash and cash equivalent assets like certificate of deposits and money market accounts, you get a better interest rate than you would with a regular savings account. So you can think of it as a regular savings account, just like a premium one where you get a higher interest. And it's great because you get a fixed rate, but it's less of a risk. With that way less of risk, you get a tiny rate, but it's consistent. You know it's fixed, but it's a low rate. That's why with the more risk that you add on to what you're investing in, the higher the return. So the downside of cash or cash equivalent assets is that you lose purchasing power. You lose purchasing power when the interest rates are less than the rate of inflation, meaning inflation will eat up your profits and kill your purchasing power. So bonds also give a fixed rate as well, and they're an alternative for having a safe investment. Just like cash equivalent assets, bonds can lose purchasing power as well. And if the bond doesn't yield a higher rate than your inflation, then there's a chance that the bond defaults. And that can occur, which means that you're unable to pay the interest rate back, and then you have to claim bankruptcy. Derivatives investing is a great way to hedge inflation because it yields higher returns, but investing and trading derivatives is kind of trickier because you shouldn't invest in derivatives unless you're an expert and know what you're doing. And investing in equities and stocks is a great way to hedge inflation and to kind of get that exposure to markets, and it's very easy to start that way.
If you're new to crypto, or if you've been in crypto for a while and you still don't feel like you have a strategy, then we have the perfect thing for you, because it's one thing to have a strategy, but it's another thing to automate that strategy. So what we're doing right now is a waterfall flash sale. This is the start of week 1. We just launched our Stargate automated experience, which gives you access to utilize our custom automatic trading bots that we built for XRP, XLM, HBAR, Algorand, and a bunch of other altcoins. If you're sick and tired of watching the charts every single day, worrying, stressing, guessing about prices and if it's going to go up or down, then look no further than this, because this is the holy grail for any crypto holder or trader.
So one downside of investing in the stock market, though, sometimes stocks move sideways for years. You could wait an incredibly long time to see a stock even do anything. Crypto, that's not the case. You'll see it either go up and down in dramatic fashion. And if you don't know anything about investing or the stock market, it can be a risk to invest. So that's just like with everything else. You don't know what it entails, it can be a risk, but we jump for it. Real estate investing yields have very high returns that don't hedge against inflation, though, but are a source of passive income if it is a rental property. And looking at the downside of investing in real estate is that it's expensive, and you have to have that knowledge and kind of foresight and expertise to really do it correctly and not kind of do a bad deal and then drain your account. Another downside is it's illiquid. What if you needed all that money, or half of it, or even 10% of it? You couldn't pull anything out. Real estate investments are illiquid unless you're investing in a real estate investment trust, but we're not going to dive deep in that. And it's a lot to work to do so. So investing in commodities such as gold and silver is great because it hedges against inflation, and you can easily diversify with commodities. So you can get gold or silver, platinum, palladium, but on the downside, there's no income generation. Or like other classes like equities, where you could earn a dividend on an equity stock. And gold and silver at times can be very highly volatile as well too. There's a lot of manipulation in gold and silver in the commodities markets, and it can be very volatile as well. So there's a lot of pros and cons to all these downsides, upsides. At the grand scheme of things, not one thing is better than the other thing. They all have one kind of key aspect to them that is important to have. So having a diverse portfolio and spreading your percentage of your ratio of what your asset classes are in your broader portfolio is key. And that involves so many factors like your risk level, what stage you're at in your life, what characteristics you have, and what you're looking for, your desires and goals and timelines and everything of that nature. So investment pros and cons. Here's that chart table up here. I'm not going to dive deep into it, but here it is. You can take a screenshot, study it. I'll see you in the next video.
Are you sick and tired of just stressing and guessing, holding and hoping, and watching the crypto market go through its ups and downs and not doing anything about it? If you're someone in that position, then look no further than the Stargate automated experience. We just launched it, and we built custom automated trading bots for XRP, XLM, HBAR, and a bunch of other utility coins. If that sounds of interest to you and you want to learn more, click the video below and I'll see you over there.